They get it back. Whiteside, good. Whiteside's got the lead up to 5 now for the Celtics.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle. Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction. I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for Houston. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Rose has got 12 in the game.
It helps to have the basketball on a string, right? Derrick Rose handles the ball so well he can get anywhere he wants.
Now here's Whiteside, guarded by Tucker. Tatum's shot is off.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
Walker against Rose. Outside, Walker. Outside, Tatum. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got 4 assists now tonight.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Took him no time at all on that one. 14 points for Rose.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Smart kicks to Tatum. Rebounded by Tucker. Tucker's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the paint. Holiday against Covington. And good as it just snugs right down through the net.
Boy, you can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love, Greg, is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Walker. The shot off that time, so Houston will take it the other way. Here's Harden. That's tipped. Smart deciding where to go with it. Right side up top. Walker at the elbow. It's rebounded by Houston. Harden right side. Looking to end his cold spell. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
The pass to Rose. Houston moving it around. Inside. Right through the D for the layup. Rose has got 8 here in the quarter.
Another one for Derrick Rose. This is a flashback to when he used to do this on a nightly basis.
And now, the first timeout called here for Boston.
And the Celtics, Brad Stevens, one of the youngest head coaches in the league, and also one of the more respected.
And, Greg, I was surprised that he didn't get any Coach of the Year votes 2 seasons ago. Think about it. The Celtics overcame injury to make the Eastern Conference Finals. Last season, he admitted his most trying in the 12 years as a coach. Boy, he is looking to get them back on track.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Robert Covington. And Morris subbed in for Derrick Rose.
Boy, I don't think he'll get a screen assist for that pick, but they get the points, and that's all that matters.
Pass to Tucker. Here's the 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Wanamaker, covered by Morris. Tatum against Ariza. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one is on Ariza.
Make no mistake, this is a fundamentally sound player. Jason Tatum skilled at drawing contact.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
is the first time Jason Tatum stepped between the lines as an NBA player, he had a willingness to take on the responsibility of being a go-to scorer, even in the tough moments.
And the Rockets making a change here. Anthony's checked in. Harden surveying the D. Misses the three.
No doubt the quarter just not going his way. Still scoreless.
Herter passes to Wanamaker. From 11 feet away, and they pick up 2. Wanamaker's got 8 points.
Working against size, he's just crafty enough to carve out some wiggle room.
I'll tell you, the analytics crew may not like the mid-range, but sometimes you just got to put it in the basket.
Morris with the bucket.
No, that's some fancy ball handling right there, since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Here's Wanamaker, covered by Morris. A nice shot by Tatum.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Harden kicks to Anthony. Fires from 14. Horford with the rebound. Celtics leading by 5. Oh, Tatum in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Wow, how about the long arms and the timing of Jason Tatum on the alley-oop? Nice.
Anthony dishes to Morris. There's the 3. Drops in the tray. Tucker's got 9 points here in the second half.
After being held scoreless in the first, he's turning it on here in the second.
Wanamaker the pass to Tatum. Back to Wanamaker. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Harden's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Well, you know the unselfishness and professionalism Trevor Ariza gives you. If there's an open man, find him.
Outside Tatum. Takes the 3. Rebound by Anthony. Anthony's got 4 rebounds in the game. Kicks it to Harden. For the lead. He's off on that one. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Boston Celtics. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Rebounding. Right back after this break. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Filling out the wings, it's Harden and Ariza. Jeremy Grant is out there with Anthony, and it's Morris in at the point. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Here's Herter. He's covered by Grant. From 12 feet out, the Rockets pull it in. To the middle, here's Anthony, and it's Anthony with the jam.
How about that? He made no mistake on that one.
And so it's Porter bringing it up for Boston. Passes to Tatum. And here is Horford. Outside Porter. Offline with his 3. And for Houston, they're shooting 49% on the game. I'll take that. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. One minute now into this fourth quarter. Pass to Horford. The baseline J. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The three from Harden. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. Here's what the Houston Rockets schedule looks like. On Sunday, they'll be playing against LaMarcus Aldridge and the Portland Trail Blazers. Then on Tuesday, they'll be matching up against Gordon Hayward and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Porter against Morris. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the foul against Houston.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Free throw good. Porter. So he gets them both. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Harden dishes to Anthony. No good on that one. And the Celtics going the other way now. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
I love when Jason Tatum is aggressive to score the basketball. He does a tremendous job keeping his focus.
Kemba Walker's checked in for Porter.
Mind the lane. Mind the lane. One shot.
And that one falls for Tatum.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Anthony on the wing. Craig pulls it in. Craig's got 4 rebounds in this game. Tatum against Grant. The offensive rebound. Here's Walker with the 3. Trains the 3-pointer. Walker's got 9 points here in the second half.
And he's kind of always had that shoot-first mentality for a point guard. And when you can shoot it like Walker, it's not necessarily a bad thing.
And it's Anthony with the jam.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Here's Walker. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Grant's got his 5th rebound in this one. Harden outside. No one near him. It's rebounded by Herter.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
This is to Horford. Here's Walker. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one is on a reason.
And you always know what you're going to get from Walker from the line. He's been a solid, consistent free throw shooter his entire career.
Derrick Rose is checked in for Monte Morris. Marcus Smart's checked in for the Celtics.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in work and it pays dividends.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Shots good by Walker.
You got to shadow Walker. His mid-range game is on point.
Rose up on top. Guarded by Walker. Bounce pass from Rose. And it's Anthony with the jam.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
And here's Walker outside. The rebound by Grant. Grant's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Ariza, right side. Outside Rose. Rose double team. Here's Grant and the dunk by Grant.
Well, this is something Grant does very well. Slams it home when he's got space.
The Rockets making a switch here. Covington's checked in. Whiteside's checked in for the Celtics. And it's tied up with that one. And you see Jeremy Grant on this team. He means so much more than just his stats.
He's a fantastic blue guy, and his teammates talk about how unselfish he is on the floor. Great team player and an even better chemistry guy off the court.
Right side, no good. Rockets have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Deep 2 from Anthony, and no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Here's Walker, and the shot goes in. Walker's got 15 points in just the second half.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Walker against Rose. Outside Anthony, right wing. Lock at 6. Grant kicks to Anthony. Another miss by Houston.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Here's Craig. The pass to Smart. Now Whiteside. To the paint. Here's Walker. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Now it's a 4-point Boston lead. Stolen by Walker. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Walker's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Timeout called, the Rockets.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, over that last break, I listened to Mike D'Antoni talk to his team. He's not happy with what he says are late rotations defensively against their three-point shooters. And then at the offensive end, he wants his guys to get their own shots within the rhythm and flow of the offense. Kevin?
Rose passes to Grant, and Grant slams it home.
Well, Jeremy Grant doing work at the rim. Don't give him any space, boy. This guy can get up.
They double-team Walker. The 3 from Tatum. Rockets with the rebound. Harden's got rebound number 5 here tonight. It's Anthony with the drive. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Oh, you can't give Carmelo Anthony a lane to attack like that.
The Celtics with the lead. Outside, Walker. Pass to Craig. Now Whiteside. Down low. Here's Smart. Back to Whiteside. Beyond the arc. Sinks the triple. And the Celtics lead by 5.
Well, the defense daring him to shoot, and he makes them pay for their disrespect.
Whiteside Rose. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
When you come off the screen that hard and that fast, so difficult to stay with Derrick Rose.
Teardrop shot, and it's good on the layup.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
Double team on Rose. Here's Grant. Anthony trying to get open. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Grant.
Well, to me, Jeremy Grant is getting more and more confident and assured as an offensive player. He's starting to feel himself a little bit, guys.
Back to Walker. Outside Tatum. Shot clock at 5. The kick out to Walker. A three-pointer off the mark.
When you're not in rhythm with the free ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Anthony, and it's Anthony with the jam.
There are certain guys that can carry a team, and Carmelo on a nightly basis seems to be able to deliver.
Walker the pass to Craig. Feeds to Whiteside. No good. Shot missing. Anthony with the defensive effort. Passes it to Harden. Back to Anthony. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 6 assists now in the game. Harden's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the 4th. Walker in the post. It's covered by Rose. Walker's shot is off. And so it's Rose bringing it up for Houston. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Anthony. 18 feet out. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Boston trailing. Craig kicks to Smart. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
Kevin. How about the poise of Marcus Smart under duress? Delivers a big-time shot.
And there's the pass to Grant. Covington wide open. He fires. Another shot. Anthony can't hit. Boston shooting 47%. Pretty solid. To the inside. Smart. And Covington sends it back. Inside. And the dunk by Grant.
Boy, Jeremy Grant showing some level-headed poise in the face of a big moment. Big-time shot.
And Walker kicks to Craig. Here's Smart. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Over in the corner, Rose. A three-pointer is right on target. And it's a 4-point Rocket lead.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
From deep, Walker. That shot off. And it's Houston the other way. On the wing, Harden. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got his 16th rebound on the night. Smart ditches to Whiteside. And here's Walker outside. Second chance effort. It's stolen by Anthony. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. Comes up empty down low.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
Outside, the pass to Walker. Boston again missing.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection.
Here's Harden. Craig pulls it in.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
You know, it tells you something about Harden that he's led the league in free throw attempts so many times. This man is always in attack mode.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're down by 6. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Derrick Rose.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're behind by 6. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Seconds left in the fourth quarter. Walker. Count it. And now they trail by just 4.
That is how he rolls. A prolific scorer. Walker's been calling his own number tonight.
And now we've got the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. Now it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, we know this. Free throw shooting is such a mental aspect of the game. This guy keeps his composure and comes through.
Whiteside trying to break free. Got it. And now they trail by just 4.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
first, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball.
Well, this trip to the line should seal the deal. Amazing job.
And Walker kicks to Smart. Here's Craig. Frames it from downtown. Now a timeout called by Houston. They're up by 3. Just 4 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. And so it's a narrow victory for Houston, pulling it out for the double. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to.
All right, David, great job.
Bench is deep. It allows you, I think, to bring an aggressive mindset in terms of how you're going to defend and how you're not going to allow easy baskets because you're able to foul and not be so concerned about foul trouble.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Walker and Smart, the guards. Whiteside is out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Craig in at the 3 side. And the jam by Whiteside.
Good read from Tatum that time. Saw the defense, had overcommitted, and then made them pay with the sweet dime. Well done.
Puts it up from 17. Anthony's shot is off.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, and he still misses. Boy, he wishes he had that one back.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Houston Rockets. Their last encounter was in Boston, where they were able to handle the Celtics.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively, challenged shots, and really protected the rim.
I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit. Getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
So it's the Celtics now, following the miss by Carmelo Anthony with the second effort, and it's laid in by Whiteside. Whiteside's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, and the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
The 3 from Harden. It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Celtics have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Walker against Covington. Shot's good by Walker.
Hey, you got to hand it to Kemba. Much love and respect. He's flat out incredible at handling the ball.
Now Rose. The pass to Harden. Covington trying to break free. Harden, no good.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Tatum's shot is off. Harden scanning the floor. Pass to Anthony. 6 to shoot. From outside, off the mark. And Whiteside's got the ball here for the Celtics. The kick out to Walker. His three-pointers off the mark. The Rockets trail. Here's Rose. Lays it up off the glass. Rose has got his second bucket of the game to go.
You know, you can't let Rose get this close because when you do, he's going to cook you.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, earlier I spoke with Mike D'Antoni. Foremost on his mind, slowing down none other than Kemba Walker, who is in his prime a superstar, able to dominate games single-handedly. Kevin, he is one of the best closers in the league.
Okay, David, thanks. Whiteside.
And Hassan Whiteside in this deep. Forget about it, Kevin. I mean, he's great at getting inside and finishing with force.
For Houston, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Smart against Harden. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Harden's got 5 points so far. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
And one.
A guy who's still working on his range. Love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Celtics.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
Well, you know, for so long, Mike D'Antoni has been a vanguard on NBA offense. His teams have always played great offense, moving, spacing, dynamic players. Defense has not been at the level of offense, but I think he's actually improved as a coach in that area as well.
Now a chance, guys, to examine the rebounding numbers over the past months for Chang.
And those are some numbers that he can't be happy about. His rebounding totals have taken a dip over the past few months. He's got to get back to giving the kind of effort on the boards we were seeing from him earlier.
And too long on the shot. And Clark, part of it for D'Antoni is that he is delegating defensive duties.
Yeah, and I like that, Kevin. He's made sure to have a defensive coordinator on his staff, delegating that role and responsibility. He thinks and knows that his team is better off that way.
And here's Rose. Kemba Walker hitting his 3 to go. Rose kicks to Anthony. Harden outside. Fires the 3. Drills it from outside. Harden's got 8 points.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
And Grant sends it back.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Here's Harden, and Harden with the stuff.
And Harden continues to work on his defense. It is a work in progress, but showing a bit of an edge on this end of the floor now. I like it.
Now here's Smart. He's coming off a 16-point game against Milwaukee. The rebound by Grant.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
And that one's good, Anthony.
It took him a while, but he finally gets one to fall.
Last outing for Houston, it was a loss to the Los Angeles Lakers. Here's Tatum. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Rockets have gone 7 of 15 from the field at this point. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Unselfishness always admirable in a basketball player, and Covington consistent at giving it up when one of his teammates is open.
It's stolen by Rose. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. On opening night, Clark, both teams would love to start off, obviously, on a winning note.
Without question. I mean, setting that winning tone, gaining that confidence that comes from winning, and they all count. Wins today are just as important as wins that you get in March and April.
And now, the first timeout called here for Boston.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Celtics trail by 6. Here's Walker. Looking to end the run. Whiteside lays it up and banks it in. Whiteside's got 8 points.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Pass to Anthony. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. 6 points for Carmelo Anthony.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Outside Tatum. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
Inside, outside, mid-range doesn't make any difference. Tatum comfortable anywhere because this guy is a bucket getter.
Harden inside the three-point line, and it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got his 6th rebound on the night. Tatum passes to Smart. Tatum against Covington. Shot clock at 6. Here's Craig. Here's Whiteside.
You know, guys, you got to give much respect to the length of Whiteside. I mean, he's a hulking 7-footer who takes a lot of pride in being the defensive anchor for this team.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Rockets.
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
So it's the Celtics now. Harden missing his last shot. Horford finds Whiteside. Back to Horford. And he hits it to tie the game up.
A remarkable interior presence. Horford's a veteran who still has those polished post moves.
Here's Morris. Harden outside. Harden draws the double. Back to Morris. Ariza outside. Now here's Ennis. Tight defense on him. A 3 from Morris. Kept wide by Houston. Here is Harden. He's coming off a 37-point game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
A gigantic game for him at the free throw line. He was an instigator, drawing a ton of contact and really just hunting for the whistle.
So it's Boston now. Harden missing his last shot. Here's Whiteside. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Here's the list of players who had the most steals in the NBA last season. James Harden is 2nd.
He showed such tremendous defensive instincts. Trust me, nobody wanted him guarding them last year.
Morris outside. They could use a bucket. And it's sent back by Horford. And they're able to recover. 6 on the shot clock. From deep, Harden. Rebound, Boston. And here's the fast break. Here's Porter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
A moment now to see the numbers for Morris. Some last season stats for him. He averaged about 10 points a game last year. 3 assists and 2 rebounds. And he's very steady with that second unit, running the offense and getting them into their sets.
Right. I mean, your backup point guard simply has to hold the fort, maintain the status quo, share the basketball, and minimize mistakes.
Now here's Harden. 10 points for him. The Rockets again can't hit.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Here's Here's Wanamaker. He can't get that one to fall. And the Rockets take it the other way.
And it's easy to see why a team would want Ariza on their roster. Makes the right decisions, mentors young players, and is well respected throughout the league.
Here's Wanamaker. James Harden picking up that last basket. 1:52 left in the first quarter. Pass to Whiteside. It's over Tucker. Drops it in from 11 feet. 14 points for Hassan Whiteside.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
It's Harden with the...
Are you kidding me?
Nasty.
And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim, but the epic throwdown.
Wanamaker looking over the floor. Over Ariza. Here's Horford. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Ariza passes it to Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
Kevin, it doesn't really matter if you body Harden up. He's committed to scoring the basketball, and his concentration allows him to do so.
Wanamaker, the pass to Porter. And the pass to Herter. To the inside. Horford, no luck.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Here's Herter. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. To the paint. Whiteside kicks to Horford. Outside Porter. Over Morris. It's a tie game here in Houston. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. James Ennis played in Australia, Puerto Rico, the G League. He talked about his NBA journey and his goals.
Just to be a rotation player. I know I got better. I know I worked hard to get here, to stay here, and just be able to knock.
And with the importance of the three ball nowadays, Greg, a great goal for Ennis.
He possesses length and athleticism on the wing, and if he can reliably knock down the triple, he's a consistent rotation player in this league.
Welcome back, everyone. It's Noche Latina in the NBA as we resume action. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Rockets, guys.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
We've got Ennis. Harden out there with Monte Morris. Then it's P.J. Tucker. And it's Ariza in at the 4 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Now here's Ennis. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Harden the pass to Tucker. Over Porter. Tucker can't get it to go.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
And they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Well, I like the understated focus that Harden brings to the table. Despite getting knocked around, his concentration allows him to play through the bumps. You know, no matter how you feel about James Harden, you've got to respect his love for the game. I mean, he absolutely lives and breathes basketball, and that passion has driven him to become the player he is today.
Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. Here's Wanamaker. Pass to Tatum. Uncovered. Ariza with the rebound. And Clark, last year Harden was quoted in saying most players don't really love basketball.
Well, I don't know about most. That seems a bit extreme. Maybe he feels that they don't love it as much as he does, which certainly you could understand. But I can say that very few players have the drive and determination to improve their game the way Harden has. That's part of why he's been an MVP. Al Horford impeding the defense there with the solid screen.
Feeds it to Harden. And the jam by Harden.
Boy, I tell you what, when Harden decides to turn it up, then you're turned out. It is a sight to see, folks. I mean, relentless, instinctive, tremendous night so far for him.
Here's Wanamaker. Tatum deciding where to go with it. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Tatum's got his second basket of the night.
Tatum's got a nice jump shot. When he's in rhythm, you feel like he's going to make it every time he shoots.
Down low, here's Tucker. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Holiday up top, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Dishes it to Tatum. Here's Wanamaker, covered by Morris. Wanamaker misses. Rockets leading by 5. Ennis passes to Ariza. It's good. The assist that time from Ennis.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Now here's Horford. Pass to Wanamaker. Now Tatum. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Here's Horford. A three-pointer, no good. Rockets have gotten all but one of their 7 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pretty impressive. And that one drops for him. And it's a 9-point Rocket lead.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Wanamaker the pass to Horford. Porter against the piece. Shoots. Porter, no luck. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter.
Love when Harden uses that great leaping ability to finish with power.
Celtics trail by 11. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Passes it to Horford. Outside Porter. Over Morris. No good off the back of the rim. Now the Rockets with it. They're on a 17-6 run. Ennis taking his time here. Here's the pass to Harden. It's good. The assist that time from Ennis. Harden's got the lead up to 14 now for the Rockets. Boston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Now a timeout called by Boston. Eric, among the bigs, which one do you think runs the floor the best?
Boy, I tell you, Anthony Davis is gazelle-like, and this guy is north of 7 feet tall and is just agile and quick in getting up and down. I think I'd put him at the top of the list. Clint Capella is in that category, and Giannis Antetokounmpo, but a lot of times he has the ball and is taking it rack to rack.
He does. Brings it up like a guard, and no one can stop him.
Nobody can stop that guy when he gets coming downhill at you.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Grant, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Robert Covington comes in for Trevor Ariza. Anthony's checked in for Ennis. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Monte Morris. Here is Rose, following the basket by Al Horford. Rose, and it's good, 2 points. Rose has got 8 points.
You didn't think Rose would back down from some contact now, did you guys? Playing with a high level of intensity.
Walker the pass to Tatum. Pulls up. 5 to shoot. Horford no luck.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Shot from 16, and it's good off the back rim and in. 8 points for Carmelo Anthony.
a much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Anytime your field goal percentage is in the high 50s, partner, you're doing something right.
Houston leading by 16. In the corner, Harden. Harden draws the double. Pass to Covington. Over Tatum. Covington's shot is off.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Now here's Walker. 11 points for him in that last game against Milwaukee. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. And a look now at the Boston Celtics' upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll go up against Bradley Beal and the Washington Wizards. And on Sunday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Chicago Bulls. The Rocket shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. Stolen by Walker. And pushing it up, here's Boston. And here they go. Craig, good. Craig's got his first 2 points.
Yeah, I think the train has left the station in regard to Walker ever being able to live his shoot-first reputation down. But as we see here, this is a guy who can make some spectacular passes.
Now, here's Grant. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And the dunk by Grant.
Boy, take a look at the hops of Grant. I mean, really getting up and sending a message with that alley-oop.
Celtics trail by 16. And Walker kicks to Craig. Pass to Horford. Here's Walker. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Boy, concentration on display from Walker. Quick thinking in the paint.
Rose passes to Carmelo. Grant outside. On the wing, Harden. Back to Grant. Passes it to Carmelo. Clock at 6. Houston needs to get a shot. Here's Covington. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's Tatum. Knocks it loose. Smart kicks to Craig. The pass to Horford. Fires for 3. The rebound by Harden.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
Rose finds Anthony. And it's blocked. Here's Smart. Rockets with the rebound. Harden's got his 4th rebound in this one. Rose dishes to Grant. That one drops for him. And the Rockets lead by 16.
Knows how to run a team, guys, and facilitate accordingly. Rose makes those around him better.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Whiteside's checked in for Al Horford. Now, here's Whiteside. He's coming off a 16-point game against Milwaukee.
Yeah, but I like how he defended as well. You know, he got a couple blocks in that game and just an all-around great effort.
Here's Tatum. It's a 16-point game.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Over in the corner, Rose. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, after a first quarter where they struggled from long range, they really started to get it closer to the basket.
Yeah, and that's a nice adjustment on their part, Greg. Even for the best three-point shooting teams, sometimes you got to do a little something different to get your offense going.
Houston leading by 16.
Well, I tell you what, you just cannot help but be in awe of the offensive dominance James Harden has had over the last few years. I mean, he's done so much for this team and done it with both his scoring and playmaking.
Smart misses.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Offensive rebound.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
lighter off the floor now. Smart got into better nutrition, got into better shape, and it's paying dividends.
And when you look at usage rates, Harden is the offense for this team.
Yeah, you look at Harden's numbers over the last few years, and it has been absolutely ridiculous what he's done. I mean, there's no player who's had a better 3-year stretch in the history of the league. 30-plus points per game seasons the last few years, the near triple-double the year before. I mean, he's a marked man for every opponent, and he's still been able to put up these kinds of numbers. Absolutely amazing.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen. Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. To the middle, here's Whiteside. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And so it's Houston looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. James Harden was the man in the first. He ended up with 26 points, 4 assists, and 1 steal. What'd you think, Shaq, about the first half we saw from the Rockets?
Well, they're getting high percentage looks, good game planning. The ball is moving around. Guys aren't pulling the trigger at the
And that.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
On the court right now for the Celtics, Walker and Smart, the guards. Tatum out there with Whiteside, and it's Craig in at the 3. Whiteside, no good. And it's Rose with the ball for the Rockets. They led by as many as 18 points.
And Harden is fearless. Awesome at gutting the defense and making them send him to the line. He just knows how to draw fouls and get himself to the stripe.
The Rockets have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. Kirk, you were so good at such an early age in your basketball career. At what point did you personally realize just how far the game could take you?
You know, it really resonated with me, Kevin, I think at a summer basketball camp at Miami of Ohio, when some of the better campers, high school campers, were asked to play with the college guys at night. And then during pickup games in my hometown of Cleveland with some of the Cleveland Cavaliers, Jim Jones and the late Terry Furlow and Mike Mitchell, and being able to compete somewhat with those guys at 15 and 16 years of age, and having them encourage me to keep going and that I'd have a chance to do what they were doing at the time, which was play pro ball.
Here's Walker. Not going to go that time. And Houston the other way now. Harden draws the double, and the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And the Rockets with possession here. Grant outside. They get it back. Anthony makes it off the glass. Anthony's got 10 points in the game.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
Here's Walker. That one's not going to go. Some solid defense from Grant.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room. That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Walker in the post. Anthony on him. Basket counts. 13 points for Kemba Walker.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Rose gets the bucket.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Walker the pass to Whiteside. The Celtics working the ball around now. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
And Tatum knows how to find his guys in their spots now. A solid passer at his position.
Rose finds Anthony. Tatum against Covington. Here's Rose. The rebound by the Celtics. Whiteside's got his 16th rebound on the night. Craig passes to Walker on the high post, and the shot goes down. Walker's got 6 points in the quarter.
You know, Walker can be absolutely deadly from mid-range, and he knows exactly how to shake free for the shot he wants.
Anthony in the corner, and it's Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Craig passes to Walker. That cuts the lead to single digits. Walker's got 17 now.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Craig, and it's rebounded by Covington.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Rose, good.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Walker against Rose. Tatum on the wing. He's got 8. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. They led by as many as 18 points. And stolen by Whiteside. Smart deciding where to go with it. Walker against Grant. Some solid defense from Grant. Rockets leading by 13. There's the feed to Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Here's Walker. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, you have to give credit to Kemba Walker, who has always found ways to improve his game year after year. Has worked on that shot, and Two said enough where he can now be a handful to defend for any guard.
And with Walker, as he has progressed as a player, you know, Greg, so has his leadership.
And Kemba has been a natural leader for so long during his time. When your leader puts in the work that Kemba does, it has to inspire the rest of that roster.
Clark, last couple years, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge, a gigantic weapon for a lot of teams. You live by it, you die by it. Some teams can accept, though, the ramifications of a bad shooting night.
Yeah, I think it's too big a premium not to really overweight the three-point shot. A 50% premium on that particular field goal when it goes down. But I do like to see balance, attacking the rim, spacing the floor. I love to see guys and teams shoot the mid-range shot as well. But the three-point shot and the way teams use it and shoot it is here to stay for sure.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Tatum, and Grant sends it back. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And the Rockets making a change here. Morris is checked in, and the Celtics also making a change. Brad Wanamaker's checked in for Walker. High, arcing shot. Morris, no good. Celtics trail by 17. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pass to Holiday. To the left side wing. Here's Wanamaker. Ariza with the rebound. Ariza's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Morris. From down in the low post, it goes. And the Rockets lead by 19.
And, you know, Ariza is a great value-utility Velcro kind of guy. I mean, somebody that knows how to dish the rock.
Holiday, the pass to Wanamaker. Left side, Tatum. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Tatum's got 11.
Tatum doing a nice job recognizing when to let it fly and when not to. A very capable threat from outside the arc.
Ariza outside. Ennis with the ball. It's blocked. Porter looking it over. He feeds it to Horford. Knocked away. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball, in rhythm.
Boston making a switch here. Herter's checked in.
And we come back to it again and again. If you're just looking at points and rebounds, you really miss Al Horford's impact. It goes way deeper than the box score.
Pass to Grant. Ariza outside. Morris inside. Guarded by Holiday. Excellent D there from Holiday. And some detractors have looked at Horford's stats, and Greg, they said he's not an all-star. Even Sports Talk Radio calling him Average Al.
Nonsense. I mean, still a great defender, efficient scorer, elite passer as well for a big man. Then you get to his leadership. Big Al is the total package.
Now here's Ennis, guarded by Tatum. Morris outside. They get it again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Rockets lead by 15.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Outside Holiday. Horford in the post. Shoots over Tucker. Horford no luck.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
Passes it to Morris. Back to Ariza. Houston moving it around. Ennis kicks it to Tucker. Morris outside. Shot by Ennis. Nobody around. And there's the foul. It'll go on P.J. Tucker. That'll be his second foul of the game. Celtics trail by 15. Outside Holiday. Kicks to Porter. The jump hook, it's good. Porter's got 6 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Ennis passes to Tucker. In the corner, it's Morris. Releases from 15, and that one is good. Morris has got 4 points now in the quarter.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Tatum passes to Holiday. Here's Herter. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Ennis passes to Ariza. Back to Ennis. Grant against Tatum. Grant in the post. Horford with the rebound. Horford's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Now the pass to Herter. Three-pointer. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Herter's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Celtics. Houston's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Morris passes to Grant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Man, I like his activity level. You think about it, the defense has to resort to fouling him sometimes to prevent him from scoring.
James Harden, he's checked in for Ennis. Whiteside's checked in for the Celtics. Marcus Smart comes in for Porter. Smart passes to Whiteside. Back to Smart. Pass to Whiteside. Rockets with the rebound. Ariza's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Inside, Grant, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Right side, Smart. Here's the floater, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
As tough as they get, Smart's a bulldog out there, does a good job of drawing contact, oftentimes by initiating it.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. And he makes the first.
And some of what Smart gives this team doesn't always show up in the stat sheet, but he makes plays that help you win.
And so Smart nails both of them. 5 seconds left here in the third quarter. And Harden punches it from deep. No good.
The incredible defender. Smart can provide help as well as stick you one-on-one.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Rockets ahead. They're up by 8. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Houston Rockets. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Over on the wings, it's Harden paired with Melo. E.J. Tucker is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Morris in at the point guard. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Smart dishes to Whiteside.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game. Shooting 2.
Free throw, good, Whiteside. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. And the level of detail that Robert Covington approaches defense with is just phenomenal. He is always prepared for his matchup.
Yeah, and that's why he's an outstanding defender, Kevin, because he's got the physical attributes. He's got excellent speed and quickness for a guy of his size, good length and strength, outstanding hands. But he does a nice job of studying his opponent and what he needs to do to be effective defensively. I think he's one of the better defenders in the game and on the wing.
A 3 from Morris. The shot, no good. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Walker in the corner. Over Anthony. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Rockets leading by 7. It's Harden with the drive. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Anthony's got assist number 5 here tonight. Well, the Celtics shooting not great, 40% for the game. Smart passes to Horford. Nice ball movement by Boston. Pass to Smart. Over Morris. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Covington's shot is off. Celtics trail by 9. Now here's Smart. Right side trying to break free. Smart misses. Now here's Harden. He's guarded closely. Passes to Anthony. Tipped away. Out to Morris. Fires the 3. And it's Whiteside with the rebound.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Count it.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Walker, again, the Celtics good for 2.
And, you know, even though Walker is just 6'1", he may not be that tall, folks. He is a creative scorer in a hard matchup. Great at making the defense pay inside.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Well, one thing you've got to know about Kemba Walker is that this guy can go off at any time. A dynamic scorer that also possesses the killer instinct. And when he gets it going, watch out. It can snowball into a dominating performance.
Rose is checked in for Morris. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for the Celtics. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Mike D'Antoni was talking about with his team. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
And for Walker, who stayed 3 years at UConn, Clark, he just keeps getting better on the offensive end.
Boy, Kemba Walker is one of the most dynamic little guys we've had in the league in its history. I mean, his ability to score from outside and inside, really hard to match and quite special. He's the type of player who always is surprising you on the upside.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Rose against Walker. Goes up with a stripe. Second chance shot. It's good.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle and at their offensive end.
Here's Smart. He dishes it to Whiteside. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 5 assists in the game.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Rose can't hit.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Rockets?
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
Another thing they've done tonight well is share the ball. So many of their points have come off of good, crisp passes.
The pass to Walker. Off target from three-point range.
You know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
Rose passes to Tucker. Over Walker. Another miss by Houston. Celtics trail by 12. Pass to Craig. He kicks to Horford. Out left to the wing. Pass to Craig. 6 to shoot. Lets a floater go. He takes it up and lays it in.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Another miss by Houston. The Celtics have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Smart passes to Craig. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. Rockets leading by 10. And here's Rose. Stolen by Walker. And here's the fast break. Walker leading the way. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
A lot of quickness on that drive. Walker loves forcing the pace. Excellent at drawing contact.
That's good from Kemba Walker. Kemba Walker hits them both.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
Rose with the ball. Now guarded by Smart. They grab their own miss. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Yeah, just superb focus there from Melo, overpowering the D and still finishes.
That one misses for Anthony.
And, you know, Carmelo Anthony is a special player, guys. A bulky, small forward with a quick trigger release, an elite scorer.
Smart kicks to Walker. Floats one. It's rebounded by Houston. Covington's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding at getting his arms up and denying shooters.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those three-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
Rose dishes to Anthony. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. 14 points for Carmelo Anthony.
And the shooting form of Anthony, just perfect. He's dangerous with the catch and shoot and just terrific at scoring when in rhythm.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for the Rockets. To the paint, here's Rose. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Rose has got 7 points for the quarter.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Smart wide open, he fires. And the 3-ball is good. Smart's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the fourth for Boston. Rose kicks to Anthony. No good with the layup. Celtics trail by 11. Nice shot by Smart. Smart's got 10 points in just the second half.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Rose with the ball. He's picked up by Walker. Elbow shot is on the way. Anthony's shot is off. Boston's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Walker's shot is off.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter. And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Smart kicks to Tatum. Nice ball movement by Boston. Puts up a three. It'll go. The Rocket lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Smart.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
And Whiteside sends it back. Outside Tatum. Here's Walker. It's stolen by Rose. Oh, and the jam by Rose.
You know, once he starts going downhill, Rose is impossible to stop. He doesn't settle for simple layups. He's throwing that thing down.
Here's Walker, and he uses the glass on the layup. Walker's got 6 in the quarter.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Smart against Harden. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And it is absolutely remarkable watching Harden draw contact. So effortless, so crafty, and so consistent in putting the defense in a box.
Harden hits them both.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Walker against Rose. They double team Walker, and it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Covington passes to Harden. Terrific assist and nice finish. Solid play all around.
And, you know, the thing about Harden, crafty in the paint, he really finds angles and avenues to get the shots he wants when you don't think there's any angle or avenue to find.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 10. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter. And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, James Harden.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite.
And, you know, Walker makes a quick decision with the ball there. Good to see him making a solid pass like that.
To the inside. Here's Anthony. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got 6 assists here tonight.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Walker dishes to Whiteside, and it goes down 2 points.
Well run that time by Walker, a reliable passer in pick and roll sets.
That one misses for Whiteside. Houston leading by 8. Down low, here's Rose. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Rose has got 34 points.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Rockets.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so, created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
They were really smart in the use of that game plan tonight. Used it in their first 2 games against this team, which equaled to 2 wins.
Greg, if it ain't broke, why fix it? I mean, why change anything? Knowing how well they played in those 2 games, they probably couldn't wait for this one to wrap up the sweep of the season series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for James Harden.
Well, you have to marvel at how well he picked apart that defense repeatedly. Found the right guy in the right spot at the right time.
Grant surveying the D. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like...
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you